Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 8th grade concept of slope-intercept form. This is standard 8.5b in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 16 off the 2018 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. All right, so Rodolfo has 15 toys. In the toy box, adds 2 new toys every month. And that's it. That's all the information we get. Based on this information, what best representation best shows in relation between the number of toys. All right, so the number of toys has in his toy box, so that's Y. And then the number of months that have passed, so our months. All right, so the toys is going to be that Y. I see toys twice there. And then we've got months, that's going to be X. All right. So we've got 4 different representations, and the interesting thing is we've got 2 of them are graphs and 2 of them are tables. So let's just do a little bit of calculation, but we need to find our equation first. So let's start with this slope-intercept form. So when we're looking at our slope-intercept form, right, we've got y equals mx plus b. And so this is going to be our y-intercept right here, this b. And the y-intercept means when x is 0, right? So if we do this, if we do y equals m and we multiply it by 0, if we say x is 0, well, those two are going to cancel out, so that's where we get our y-intercept. So what happens if x is 0? So if x equals 0, what is the x? X is the months. Okay, so at 0 months, what do we have? Well, look what it says. At 0 months, so that means it's at the very beginning. What are we starting with? We know this constant rate of 2 new toys a month, but it says Rodolfo has 15 toys in his toy box. So that should make you think, you know what? At the very beginning of this journey of adding toys, Rodolfo started with 15 toys, which means that is my y-intercept. Because if x is 0, at 0 months, he started with 15 toys. All right, so I can add this. I can say that b equals 15, right? And then we need this slope, right? This is the change in x underneath the change in y. This is the rise over run. But really, we're just looking at, do they give us a constant rate, right? What's that constant? And they go ahead and give it to us. 2 new toys each month, right? So we could say that m is going to equal that 2. So putting all that together, we can now use this right here. Y equals 2x, that's 2 toys a month, plus the 15 that he already started with. So there's our equation. Now how do we get that to work on, the tables or graphs? Well, we can say, look, since you've got a y-intercept, that means it's non-proportional. So let's just go ahead and get rid of j right there, because that goes to the origin. Let's see what happens if we do, so that looks like that's starting at 15 on G. So if x is 1, right? So if x is 1, let's see what y is going to be. So 2 times 1 plus 15. So y is going to be 17. So 17 is going to be my y if x is going to be 1. So we can plot that, right, as 1, 17. That kind of looks okay. Looking for another point right here that kind of goes through there. Look at that. That looks like it's going through 5 and 25. So let's just plug that in because that's going to be a little bit easier. So 25, 5 plus 15. Yeah, that looks like that works. Okay. So there we go. Is that going to work? Yes, even though that works right there, that's wrong right there, and that is definitely wrong right there. So my answer here is G.